morning. So it's the day of my sale. I said if I had an opportunity to, I would go ahead and film a video. So first things first, it's all about the brand. I'm repping with my hat and my shirt here. It is crazy. Vendors are still setting up. Show starts at 9. Setup was last night from 5 to 8. My wife came and helped me. It took every bit of 3 hours for us to get set up. It's just because I'm not very practiced at this, and I feel like every time I do a show, I change my mind on stuff. But set up for 3 hours last night, came back this morning, there's another 2 hour setup time. I didn't really need to set up, but I've moved a few things around. I'm just kind of getting myself settled in and shooting a video. Lots of activity as people are going in and out and in and out, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to flip the camera around and show you my space. All right, I have a 10 by 10 space. Let me zoom out. So I've got one table, little table here, got one long table across the back, and I've got this little table here. Now, a comment, before you say anything about pricing, for some of this stuff, I've priced it pretty aggressively because I have carried it around for a while and I just want to get rid of it. So I know that there's lots of theories about pricing. It depends on where you live and your materials and your time, and don't undervalue yourself, et cetera, et cetera. But in this case, I've had stuff for a long time, and which means it's not selling and it's not a good market, or, you know, I haven't figured out my audience well enough, so that's why the prices might be what they are. Okay, so let's start over here. I've got my snowflake ornaments that are hanging on individual stands. I like these little signs. They're like little chalkboard signs with a chalkboard marker. I can erase them and rewrite them, and so I really love those. So I've got those out here. I've got these taller star ornaments are just kind of too tall for these stands, so right now I just got them laid out. I don't love that, but it is what it is. I have a little sign here reminding people that everybody likes an ornament, and then I'm not in love with this thing. I tried to light up my tree and then have my stained glass ornaments on there, and you know, they're not awful, but I don't know that I love this thing. I was just trying to get a little bit of light behind it. I may come up with something else for the future. I have that on top of a little crate. I love these crates. I just got these at Michael's, but they're wonderful. And I believe firmly that light sells glass. So I've got like a little LED strip back there that's powered by a little battery pack, and that helps, you know, brighten up the booth and the look. Over here I have these holiday gift tags that are reusable gift tags. I have tried to sell these things. I overmade, clearly. I've been trying to sell these things for a long time, so this is kind of my closeout. I've got a little bit of a display to show how it's used on a wine bottle. I've got my drink stirs, some wine glass markers. And then here on my main table, I've got gift cards that you can kind of pick through. I've got platters and different things, and again, lights, so little twinkle lights that are run by a battery pack. And then again, I like these little cubes. They're wooden cubes that I bought at Michael's. They give me a lot of height, so I can stack these. They're real steady. I put twinkle lights in everything so that they really kind of sparkle, and then it gives me height in the booth and an opportunity to kind of continue to you know, use my space more wisely, since I often have a small footprint. And then over here is kind of my jewelry station. I've got jewelry that I made in the high school colors. There are 3 local high schools, and again, have that lifted up. Trying this for the first time, loose pendants in a tray, and then loose pendants in this large tray. So this is it. Now, these little stretchy table covers are easy to use, but they do kind of show some stuff beat underneath, so I don't like that you can see my totes below there, but it is what it is. And then around the back is kind of a mess. I've got some packing material and boxes and things. Got a skinny little area. Of course, I have my Sonic, because you gotta have your Sonic. I got a skinny little area to work. I've got some ribbons and necklaces and that type of thing, just as little accessories. I've also got my little toolkit in case I need to repair, you know, a necklace or something. I love my stool solution. Let me see if I can get down here. This is it's a bucket. It's a 5-gallon bucket with a lid, and it's great for storage, and it's great to sit on. And then these are 2 of my crates that I've stacked up. I tried to cover them with a black tablecloth because they're hideous. But then I've got my tackle box here with just all sorts of things you might need for your show. I've got a little cash box and my payment reader, and so this is just a little workstation for me back here, because I don't have, as you can see, a lot of room on the back of my table. I've maximized my table, and I don't have a lot of room here. I'm kind of stuck in here. But this is it. This is my 10 by 10 booth. This place is going crazy with other vendors who are getting set up. I hope this helps for anybody who is interested in how I do my booths. I don't love it. I think it works. I don't do booths very often, really only once or twice a season, and I keep changing my mind every time I do it. In this case, I think I have too much stuff. I couldn't really edit. It's hard for me to decide what to bring, and in some cases I just want to get rid of some of this stuff. So anyway, hope it goes well. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video and let you guys know how the sale went today. Catch you all later. Bye-bye.